Hello everyone, and welcome to today's stream. As per usual, give me a moment to make sure everything is up, running, and working properly, and while I'm doing that, I am going to adjust the audio levels a bit, because my god, this is a bit loud. Alright, it looks like everything is working. Let me just do my usual thing. Anyways, welcome to the Sinking City. I'm trying something new here. Because I'm at a point in Minecraft where it's just a lot of repetitive shit, and by that I mean just repeatedly resetting villager trades. I figured no one's gonna want to see that. I don't want to play that, all things considered. Hi! I'm not sure you can watch this, okay? Welcome to the Sinking City. This is a game inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft. If the name is recognized, it should be. He basically invented the modern day psychological horror genre. Hell, I think Stephen King was inspired by a lot of his works. Just let me do my thing real quick because I got distracted. Ugh. Yeah, ADHD really is a bitch. Alright. Normally I'd send in the chat I own, but because there are, for lack of a better word, youngins there, I'm not gonna. Alright. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, our research outburst of hysteria envisions the city of Akmo. Mass turns.
I am happy that my family is in town, but my foot is not being nice to me.
It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Ankh haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning in the presence of Cthulhu. Something yet unknown, that's just Cthulhu knowing the original story. As luck had it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself to come to Oakmount as soon as you can. I'll meet you here to help you on your way. Oh, this is the game that I ended up seeing a video about where someone was like, yeah, no, what is it? Your sanity plays into what you perceive. There's 3 endings. By the way, I looked that up. That's all I looked up. That's all I know. Everything else is from context of the original. Hi, Cthulhu. Everything is within context of the original story this is inspired by. I believe it's the same name. Okay. What? What is this, Death Stranding? Oh, he's on a boat. Of course he's on a boat. Ooh, double filter. How interesting. The boat, yeah. I was gonna say it definitely crashed. Oh, the water's above. Hi, Cthulhu! Yes, there are many gods within the Lovecraftian pantheon. Cthulhu is just the most well-known. But the original story was the one that introduced Cthulhu. You suicidal bitch. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I am sorry for some of the things said in this game. I do not believe them. I never have. I never will. They are just a depiction of the time, which is, I believe, the 1920s, and Look into the mind of Howard Phillip. And just so you know, he's a piece of shit. And if you need further context, just look up what he named his cat. Alright, I got a first aid kit and a brick. Charon. Oh god. Camera.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmount Monolith National Park is waiting for Monolith. Ah yes, the hand of the old gods. Ah. Like and subscribe, or I'll shoot. I swear, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. Yeah, no. Why not take the gun? Dude. What? Oh, okay, you press and hold. Okay. As you press, oh, I already read this. Casebook contains main case, which reflects overall story. You can work on it or side case, same time. Cases contain information about investigations in the form of evidence. Some pieces of evidence have icons that hint what action need to be performed. Okay. Okay. Lore. Okay. Map. Alright. So it was just a dream or... Oh, hi. A hallucinate dream.
Take your belongings off my ship first.
Don't be a jackass. I tried to pick it up. It won't let me. What?
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh. That's totally not concerning.
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Okay. Oh, that's the... Okay. Okay, so he's just Oh, there he is. Never mind. I thought he disappeared. Hello.
Now get out.
No. Press triangle to... I can't. Oh. That. Okay.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes Vanderberg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah,
hello.
Much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
What's the deal with the city?
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
Knowing Lovecraft? Yes, it would have.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
Okay.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Oh, Throckmorton? My skateboarder cousin? That is so niche you might not realize it. Or, no, but, where is he?
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
What does he
Tell
like?
me a little about Mr. Throgmorton.
A remarkable creature. Scion of a robust bloodline. A philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Is that who I think it is?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
But a title tends to be a good judge. Or good stepping point. What do you do here?
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
How appropriate given the situation. How do I get to Devil's Reef?
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Is there a McDonald's? What else did you mark on the map?
Places.
McDonald's.
What?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Okay. That's not ominous. Salvation Harbor. Shells. Red Heights. Oh, I can zoom out. Old Grove, Advent, what is that? Oh, okay. Devil's Reef. Oh, the hospital, and... Oh, I have a feeling I'll be going there often. Any other points of interest? Newspaper, police office. What? Church? City Hall. Okay. Fun fact, did you know that H.P. Lovecraft is largely attributed to having a fear of ocean life? But it is far more likely that given the symptoms that he showed, he was just severely allergic to seafood. and it manifested itself as a fear of ocean life. Thus why a lot of the gods in his pantheon have aquatic traits. You good?
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Okay. Can I climb over this? I did not expect that to work. I genuinely didn't expect that to work. Can I? Oh my god, I'm already breaking the game. Did he? He's disappeared. Alright, this is a detective game a la Wolf Among Us. And I guess vampire in a sense. So I am going to be taking my time and looking around and seeing what the hell is going on. Alright, so that's how I take a photo. Titania.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Titania.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
Oh, it swapped to a fisheye lens. So, why is this? My name is Albert Sprog. Oh no, is that the guy I need to see? Warn you, don't go to Desolate Oakmount. Nah, we should never have done that. Everything should remain in the cave, Professor. I fear I will become. What will become of me? It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids every time I close my eyes. Cycle goes on and on and on and on and on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father he is here. Okay. Up, lag. Is there a sprint button? No. Can you swim? Yes. Alright, that opens up some options for me. I know, don't keep him waiting. I'm keeping him waiting. I don't like how I don't have all the key items. Not key items,
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh. I just don't like how I don't have all things.
Now get out.
Don't be a dick. Alright. Oh, this is considered... Okay. I didn't think this would be considered part of the investigation area. Oh, okay, I think I know where something might be hidden. Oh, that's fun. Okay, there's fall damage, and it is unforgiving. Oh.
I
That-
don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is fine.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
What Your features are unusual? Yeah, because he's... Okay, I'm not gonna... I know what's going on. I don't want to spoil. But it's like... I know a bit more than I should going into this, and it's a weird juxtaposition.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
What do you know about the visions?
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
Okay, that is a valid criticism. Like, I just arrived here. His son is missing, and I'm like, hey, want to talk about what I saw in my dreams last night? It's like, no, dude, I just want to find my fucking son.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Who are the Innsmouthers?
Take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells... They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees?
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
I see what they mean when I say that they're really being accurate to the times. I'll try and find them.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Sorry,
Vera?
did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you.
Can you tell me about
I
the
need
case?
to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the
Mentioned
lifeboat?
a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
Where's the
Where's
fisherman's
where
house?
this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
Dick?
As
I'll
much
be
as I'm
going.
enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton.
Sorry, didn't mean to
It's
like.
time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Jesus. All right. So, my assumption. Oh, it's that. That's less than I expected.
I've said
Hi.
everything I know.
Okay.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Okay, that is janky as all hell. Ugh. Alright, what? Do I have a flashlight? Yes and no, but I have one, but I don't use it. That is interesting. Ah, coffee. Some rather large fish.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I don't know if this actually saves. The photos, but
Choo choo. Ahem.
choo choo. Ah, nice. I can't drink the stuff. But I can probably find a use for it. Okay.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
For the sake of the case,
Tell me about yourself.
who are you?
Name's Will. Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked in the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of start.
Okay. Fair enough. Can you tell me what
I
happened?
want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me...
That sounds familiar.
Where are the others?
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
What happened to Paul?
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is Kay?
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our Lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. And the police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Alright, what killed him?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Seemed like a fight happened. Come on, where's the mechanism to open it?
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina, Haftin.
Close change. Understand events that happened in the past.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Oh yeah, this would have been during Prohibition.
So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
Oh, I see the... oh. Fish-like features.
Take this, ape face.
Oh, he got shot.
Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
This?
What's happening?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Oh, okay. Fucking mosquitoes. Another one.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Dangerous and posed to lose Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Lou shot without warning. Albert fled when wounded. Spread some sort of psychic influence by hysteria. Albert and a fisherman named Luce fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using supernatural sense. Okay. There should be more. What am I missing?
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Okay. What the hell? Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm trying to think and figure things out. But like, huh? Alright, can I go through here? Yes. Oh, you have a pet.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Alright. Loot.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Alright.
I've said everything I know.
Bye.
Alright. Did I get... I got key evidence. Did I get all evidence? I will say... Yeah, it is... confusing.
I can barely recognize the face
Everything
of the poor fella.
that is...
He was beaten to a pulp.
What am I trying to say? I don't know.
5 cards short of a full house.
Okay. All evidence collected now. Alright, so he ran this way. I had a breakdown. Okay.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Got shot. Continued running this way.
Even though
Climbed
Albert
up
was
here.
wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Yeah, I can... So, he then just went further down the pier. Into this building. Now...
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping about the port, but don't worry. I struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. It's clear it wants me to go down, so I'm quite simply not gonna. I'm gonna see what else is here. Okay, I can't go that way. Alright. It's made it clear he is dangerous.
door won't budge.
Oh! Oh, fuck, you can open doors! I don't have any ammo. All right. All right. It's something that has shown up. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? There's fucking more. Shit. Found his son. Before I do that. The fuck? Hold on.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
All right. Lewis. Albert fled wounded, then. Lewis, the Innsmouths that killed Albert Throgmorton might be hiding in the bar. Lewis may want to kill Albert outright because he was Throgmorton rather than just drive him off. So good news. Wasn't that one guy that was freaking out over whether or not it was him. Because it quite clearly
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Alright, okay, so that must be sanity, and it must refill over time. Okay, is there more? Not by the looks of it. Anything else here? Ah. That's just weird. That's coming from me. Alright. No other ways in, no clever climbing. Hold on, padlocks. Okay. Melee? How do I melee? That's the... Okay, that would have been useful a minute ago. Is that just a shovel? Yeah, that's just a shovel. Okay. No idea where the last bit of evidence is. Alright, that doesn't... Okay. Huh? Thing is, this is a niche game. Like, relatively, like... Outside of me, I don't know of anyone who's played it. Is there a sprint button? Alright, is this breakable? Nope. Okay. I can climb through that. Where's the substance? I have a feeling this is just going to be a largely empty world with, like, nothing. I just got a bad thought. Can I kill innocent people? You good, my guy?
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
I'm good. Alright, I think I'm gonna check rest of these? Huh? Under the Keld bar and exit. Okay. Why? Is the damage so unforgiving? My God. Oh, yeah, no, that would hurt. Never mind. That's not unforgiving, that was actually reasonable. Okay, seriously, what's the sprint button? This. There is a sprint button. But it doesn't tell you. Okay, thank you for that. I also got an idea of what the last clue might be, but I need to go back. Oh, did I?
One fatal round through the
No,
forehead.
That's
no accident.
No, yeah,
This was deliberate.
Yeah. Okay, so that is in a survival horror inspired game. Infinite resources? Alright. I'm gonna go back. Talk to the father. Hey, I have good news and bad news. I found your son, and I found your son. Seen some strange creatures around.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
I found your son's will.
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Your son was murdered.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I'm sorry for your loss.
My condolences, Mr. Throckmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilled for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes, make him beg for mercy.
I can't be sure yet.
I don't know exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
Fine. No one leaves the port until then. Find me that...
Good. I don't want to jump to conclusions. Alright, so he is at the bar, so that would be... All right. All right, let's see what's at the bar under the keel. Am I going to get attacked?
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Huh? Good evening.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Okay. Oh, can I go up here? No, that seems they actually put some limitations on where you can and can't go.
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Everyone is... I don't like the noise they chose for the drinking.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around, like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Need to find Lewis
I'm
Flynn.
looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
While I'm gone, I can help.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Okay. Okay.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of,
tarot?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Do tell.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer.
Alright, how much?
Your money has no value here,
Booze, smoke,
and I'll
and
make
bullets.
it easier.
Some other time.
As you.
Booze, smoke, and bullets. Got it. Those are the 3 currencies.
What the? Get the... Oh.
Are you the guy from Resident Evil? The merchants?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
How did it
Start
happen?
at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Killed Albert? Why?
Shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me.
Huh?
First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
Okay, this is gonna be weird.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Understood.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. one might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
Well, I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Why do your people hate the Throgmortons?
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
Well, what's a grand family?
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
You're threatening him.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I've heard enough.
I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
All evidence collected. Lewis wasn't where he was doing. Lewis killed Albert Throckmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I can try and cover for him, or else Albert Throckmorton will have my head. Psychic influence or not, Albert, yeah, mode 2, the mutual. There are 2 paths. I think he's being genuine. He's already stuck in a shitty situation, so why would he actively make it worse? People are already out to get him, and all that killing one of the big families in the town would do is put a large target on his head. But that doesn't change the fact that he killed someone. I do feel that he could plead insanity, but at the end of the day, he still killed someone, and he needs to face justice for his actions, whether he likes it or not.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Why did I do that?
I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
Trying to find the source of my visions.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton.
I'm gonna play through my mistake.
Visions. And I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Why a geological expedition?
Geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Any links between the visions and hysteria?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Think the flood is unnatural?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Any discoveries so far?
Expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
The murder and the expedition are
You
linked?
think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Tell me about the expedition.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm
My
sorry,
apologies.
Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Hook, line, and sinker. Trophy and solve your first case. Alright, I'm gonna talk to the guy, tell him, hey, your free to leave. Probably going to do a races and then...
The door won't budge.
I have the key.
You want a drink?
Okay. Guess all there is to do now is, well, one, go to the end of the dock in this direction, because I never did. And leave. Okay, yeah, there's nothing here. I doubt this game has a fast travel system. This just doesn't strike me as the type of game that would believe that is necessary. Not to mention it, I mean, maybe they can make a lore excuse for it. I mean, it is Lovecraft.
I've said everything I know.
Yeah. Alright, lore. Alright, I don't have... If you ask me, taking a picture of the fucking beast should be able to add things to your bestiary. That way, you can... There's actually a use for the camera. I have a revolver? Oh, loading screen, fun. Oh no, cutscene. Oh? So I walked away and fell over? Oh, that must be strong when... What? Oh. I went to the inn and fell asleep and had yet another nightmare. Throgmorton, okay. Robert Throgmorton founded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. I almost said gaping, I don't know why. The expedition was set to explore a seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor and was subsequently murdered. Hired to find any other expedition members dead or alive, Throgmorton will be waiting my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Alright.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops, only reminder the screams in the middle creaking, the water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. Found myself amongst the floating seaweed, drowning a nearby piece of boat helped me survive and reach shore. A small island, they found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. Said none of what I thought. thought I'd seen was real. My memories are true. My strange powers gained after the ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark, slithering, and it still haunts me. So he was part of an expedition. USN Charlie W. Reed, 3/21/17/1994. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Okay, this is a bit of a spoiler, probably. Again, I do not know. Again, this is my first time ever playing the game or even seeing anything about the game, but I have some knowledge on H.P. Lovecraft. Within the universe or mythos of the Lovecraftian lore, according to the Necronomicon, yes, that's where that's from, existence itself is just a dream of Cthulhu, who in and of itself is a dream of another higher being. Now, I don't remember or recall the name of the higher being, but either way, it's dreams all the way down.
Never again, they say.
Laundry, registered 1898. The dram, each 6 fluid ounce tincture of opium, soothes all ailments. Add to any spirits or tonics. In New York.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Maybe because you're chugging straight opium. I like this one. Mr. Reed, you are a rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanly, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run. Save your life and leave this drosh shitty to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing left good here. Nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Lewis Flynn. I didn't even take his bribe. Again, tough situation. Mr. Reed, seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throckmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef. While you were unconscious, please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Johannes. Thank you.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Huh. That's definitely not janky. Alright. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things to your room. Mind the floors, I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave.
The door won't budge.
Alright. Makes sense that down is where I need to go, so obviously I go up. Fun. Paint's peeling. I didn't expect this to open. I'll be honest. Also, I am 100% just taking other people's stuff. There is no two ways about this. So the lighthouse is out, several ships have gone lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence, need to look into it now. If only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. am fully expecting to turn the corner this eventually, and there's just gonna be a body in one of the bathtubs. Like, that is 100% gonna be a cliche they call upon, isn't it? It's not just me thinking this.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
What noise?
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Alright. No matter how badly fought damage it, it's not a natural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. Eastern part of Salvation Harbor near the crossing. Fitz'O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. It came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something and itched badly at my face. I had to hold the skin with both hands to prevent it from growing. Till I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some in-smelter kicked me and ordered me away. Alright. Salvation Harbor, Fitz'O'Callahan Street, and Old... Salvation Harbor... Fitz'O'Callahan Street and Old Church Road. Alright, it's gonna be there. Visions are testing me, playing with my mind. Old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on the corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingport Street. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. So scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the doors. Something scratched the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, I could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. Coverside, Eastern Coverside, St. Elmo Lane, and Kingsport Street. Afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advents and had a vision in the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. Saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but I've never caught a straight view of this stalker. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. It's time to buy a good, trustworthy gun and start to practice. Western Advents, Oak Street. Oh, how convenient. And Purity Road. Oh, wow, they really meant Western. No matter how different my visions may be, they're always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left his house in southern Old Grove. on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exhalation, the wild torment of emotions. I saw him amongst the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing? Kissing? The vision was so intense, I bent into and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like cursed newcomers. I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. God damn, what a kinky bitch. Alright, Southern Olds Grove. Warwick? Okay. I don't have an exact location, so I'm gonna just meet in the middle. Tonight, the air forced me to leave this hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made me not to breathe. I remember a huge apple tree and thought it might be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. Okay, that sucks. The visions occurred while I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking East Brown Street in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling, needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into the depths. Central Shells. East Brown Street to the east of the corner with St. Michael's Road. So, kept talking about water, so I'm going to assume there. Yes, I am going to be very thorough. Again, investigation game. I love lore. I was walking in the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise, hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street, heading toward Helog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt ill. When it happened, the vision was gone. Alistair? Now, this was before that. Reed Heights. On Lombard Streets. Between Hellock Street and Bullock Street. I'm just gonna put it again. Meet in the middle. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Okay, Lovecraft. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights, near the crossing of Eben, Ward, and Baker Streets. I saw a man. Naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by dark holes. By the dark holes of the pipes, he was cutting himself piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with voices so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Reed Heights, Western, crossing of Baker Ward. Hold on. It's going to be a three-way intersecond. Baker, Ward, and Ibn. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down the Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent near Oak Street when I was hit with excruciating migraine. I get it. They'll suck. My nose started to bleed in the visions games. Okay, that I don't get. I saw one man writing a letter, and another's about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man. But no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. Seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man's head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Western Advent near corner of Murdoch. Murdoch Ave, and Oak Street. I'm gonna do side stuff. Terrible fetus? What? After its vision, I was shaken in fear at the sound of a child's cry. What fucking PT bullshit is this? It happened when in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street, I passed Ibn Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but I saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window and the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like the last will, and then I saw a thing stalking behind him. A fetus on thin, pointy legs with a little face of evil and hatred, shrieking. I can't forget it. Reed Heights, Western, Washington Street. Alright. Oak Street and Evans Street. Okay. I'm gonna put it there. The local inn smelters scare me a lot. I've never seen this place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently, I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. Stood among many inn smelters disguised as one of them and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifice. I still remember his name. Obed. Grimhaven Bay. Northern. Hubert Avenue. Alright, Whisper Street. Where's Hubert Avenue? Huh? Alright, that is Whisper Street. Where? North Grimhaven Bay, which I presume is above this line. Yeah, above, I'd say above this line here in the map. Hubert Avenue. I am just not able to find Hubert Avenue, am I? So, Colony. That's Deep Shore. Oh. It's right there. I might check out that one first, just because it's the closest. Fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my vision somehow because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. Or you just were overworking yourself, exhausted. The moment you sat down, your body just said, no, it's time to rest, and you just fell asleep. Happened in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of a bittersweet taste. Saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that, I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Western Coverside, so west of this. Tanner Street. Am I going to be an idiot again? Alright, Old Church Road. Alright, that's Old Church Road. Tanner Street. Alright, you could have said the intersection of Tanner Street, Chayak Road, and Old Church Road. That would have made it a lot more succinct. Hotel, okay. Yours is mine, and what's mine is mine. Thank you, sir. Oh, that is clever design. I don't like how that's the harmonica's silent. Alright, Devil's Reef. Oh, this works as... Okay, this is presumably how the fast travel works. I put down like 2 things. How come there's like... Oh. It's because the majority of them are in that direction. Okay, never mind. Okay. It said infested area. Okay. I accidentally purchased that. Okay. Oh. Fun tank trolls. Ah! Alright, let me figure out this case. Inventory. Take that, you pieces of shit. God damn. I don't have any alcohol. Okay. I still don't have any alcohol. Fantastic. Hit me, you can't. Okay, for a horror game, why am I so fucking strong? I can just run up to them and just fucking mollywop these motherfuckers? Like, this isn't a horror game, this is a first-person shooter with horror aspects. I still don't have any alcohol, but I don't like how low my health is getting. I need to find an area with... Alright, I'm clear by the looks of... Ooh. And alcohol, nice. Ooh, I might wanna... There we go. Because if my understanding of how this game works is correct, then this is going to all respawn once I get far enough. I don't want to be going down there with only 2 bullets though. Bro, I want to get that. No. I just want that, and that. I just want all of those. Like, those are all just useful. Okay. I am missing something. Grimhaven. Yeah, Innsmouth, there's notes. Obed. Obed. Is there any... is there another building I can potentially go into? Specifically? Yeah, it's specifically this corner. So it is here. I am... God damn. Fucking piece of shit. Drugged me. Right, it also could be that building. Maybe. No. If I take any further damage, that's going to be a problem. Why are those skulls so big? Seriously? Nothing? Alright. Thank you for that. Alright. They respawn. They fucking respawn. Okay. So there's... that wasn't there before. Is there like a... oh! My guy. Ah. What the f... Can I just go? No, okay. Can I rest now to regain my health? No. Is there no health regen? Darren, starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places. I know already, kind of like the secret sign hobos use all over the country. When I learned this tradition traced back to time well before the flood. H shape on doors around times. House is inhabited. The crosshatch sign means hidden cache. V is for barricaded, dangerous. V. Cross and 3 Ks. Alright, maybe this one? Salvation Harbor, Forlorn Woman. Alright. It's that by the looks of it. Yeah. Let's do these in order. Okay, this place is inhabited, so it's gonna be safer. Hash. Okay, there's gonna be loot. Loot. Oh, first aid kit. I need to use that now. Otherwise, I will die. Back window was broken when I woke up from my nap. I'm gonna look for Mom. She can't have gone too far yet. I'm sure she'll listen to me when I find her. Sometimes I take her... When I take her food to her, she looks at me weird. She remembers me. Sometimes she even reaches out through the stall and tries to grab my hand, but I do what you said and stay behind the white line and push the tray with the stick. Then she cries. I really hope she'll get better soon. Don't worry, Dad. I'll find her and bring her home. Love you, Rachel. What the fuck is wrong with the people here? Don't you know what empathy is? The basic human. Hi, ma'am. Really, that was for nothing? Alright then. Yeah, no, I don't want to take fall damage. Alright. So this game is both forgiving and unforgiving. If that makes sense. Alright, I now know how that works. Is there a shop here? I don't have bullets, I don't have booze. God damn. Shit. Came from the other way. Is there anything? Did I already? Yeah, I think I did. Okay. Bruh, I should be able to, but no. Okay. Alright, that's the direction I came from.
Swallow the earth. The ghastly shadows will take over the sun. The chain of stars is weakening. What is asleep shall be awake.
Huh. Oakmont. Coverside, Asher Road, and Hubert Ave. You know what? I'll just go through the story. Because the side stuff seems to be kicking my ass. Okay. This is inviting. Death from the depths. Okay, that complicates things. Just a wee bit. Huh. What happens if my sanity hits 0? Is it gonna be an amnesia or what? Might be worthwhile to check out the hospital real quick. See if they can treat me. Just over here. Okay, so is it this way to get in? Come on. Seriously? Okay. Yeah, just go this way, then turn right. I should be coming up to the hospital.
Find something you like. cheaper than the rest.
I need care. Okay, that was...
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying Helminth and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by Helminth? Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
Sure.
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
First, do no harm. Agree to the experiment. Ah! What the So that's what happens.
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong? You seem perfectly healthy to me.
Your medicine blinded me, and then it gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the Wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
Why is he so thick? Like, I just noticed this. Why is he just built like such a fucking Chad?
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
Oh god, it's gonna be in the... They're both gonna be in the middle of an infested area, isn't it? Won't it? Okay, got another first aid kit at least. You know, the whole reason I came here. Alright. What else is there? Oh yes, I am totally comfortable with looting a coffin. That's totally not against several religious beliefs. Two and three. It's wards.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
Okay, do nothing. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a text from someone. I gotta. Alright, hold on. Sorry, that was actually kind of important. I am back. Just telling them, hey, I'm not gonna be able to respond in the middle of something. Hello, madam. I am taking your stuff. Give me your ammo. Hi. Okay, did it auto mark him or... No, I have to find it myself. Of course. Hold on, Salvation Harbor. Central Salvation, Salvation Harbor. On Windhelm Street, south of Polaris Road, and again, Salvation Harbor. Moreland Road. Moreland Road. Where's Moreland Road? Oh, there's Moreland Road. Higgs Lane. All right. Seems that this is going to be one of the lower level sections, though. Fun. Okay, guess all I can do is loot. Because I don't trust any of my equipment. Especially with my lack of bullets. Okay, Like, that is 100% a jump I would have been able to make. Like, a bit of a running start to it, but maybe, just maybe I would have been able to. Oh. Alright then. That's weird if you ask me, but okay. And it don't lead nowhere. Great. Can there at least be like a collectible or something? Anything to make it worthwhile? And not a total waste of a bullet, or not bullet, health kit, that's the word. Alright, first aid, no first aid. Come on, I need heals. Give me heals. Seriously, this game is... Give me heals. Give me heals.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Give me heals. Okay. So it's that way to get to it. Best to head north, and take the boat from there. Alright, this is totally not confusing. But, okay. Great. I don't know. Alright, story. What I said I would do 5 minutes ago, but I didn't, because ADHD brain went, ooh, heals first. They all healed. Okay, that's bullshit. So, I'm gonna see if this way is blocked. Not by the looks of it. No, we're good. Alright. Yep, figures.
Guess I don't need the key.
Alright, I don't like that because that might means there's likely an enemy. And what did I just fucking say? Oh. It's eels. Oakmount University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition and hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet to become. May yet to become? Al Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from Jay Harway. He claims he found among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned that a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for two to 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off a part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
The mind of something you cannot comprehend. It's Lovecraft. If you don't know where it's from, that's probably the answer. Seriously, nothing? Alright.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
Interesting. Okay.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Someone broke in to destroy evidence to prevent people from figuring out the truth. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. What am I missing? Oh, okay. What does a bird have to do with any of this? Okay. Jesus Christ.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Okay. I presume I was supposed to talk to him. Following must be delivered. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Something's...
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Oh, so I had reason to shoot the guy.
We don't have time to picket. Stand back.
Is there more?
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Alright. So they obviously kicked down the door.
We don't have time to picket. Stand back.
Broke everything they could and took the rest.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Put up the fake wall to try and throw off anyone that came here after. Then started burning evidence.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Alright. Wait for Sanity to come back. Expedition archive is lost, but I have clues to follow up on. They left a steady freighter in Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Oakmount Chronicle. Okay. Key evidence, but not all.
Guess I don't need
evidence.
the key.
Yeah. Alright. Check that, check that. Come on. Oh, I'm close to leveling up again. Now I can actually get some gun damage worth a damn. Oh, according to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives, to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. Of all things, that's something I expect them to burn, because, Hey, they want people to succumb to the madness by the looks of it, so...
These samples...
Alright. Seriously, nothing else? Those I can't grab.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
No. They expected me to see that before I went downstairs. Okay. Oh wow, it really is damaged beyond repair. Yeah, whispers. Alright, I guess I just need to go. Alright, so the next logical place to go is to the Oakman Chronicles, which is right down the street past the police station. Okay. And that's the police station. Yeah. It's blocked. Oh, nice! I knew it. That was a fast travel point. Alright, let's see what is going. Oh, fun. Alright. Let me increase my... damage, because I'm getting my ass handed to me. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so just down this street and to the left. No. Out of the way. Okay. The Oakmount Chronicles. Hopefully they will have some useful information.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
What's that got to do with it?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I only got in recently.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor?
Depends.
Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Got some time for your interview? I'm here. Why not do it now? Because otherwise I will forget.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
Served in the Navy. The fact that I solved the case makes this one obvious.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and, well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Tracking down missing people or source of visions?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
No problem.
Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Extra, trophy and give an interview to the local newspaper.
See you later.
I just do it. It feels like the right thing. Archives. Alright. Alright, expedition. I presume the archives are going to be... Oh! After the flood... Advertisements. Grimhaven. Yes! The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You'll find it fully equipped with transport as well as aiding of underwater adventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakman Port, Grimhaven Bay. I know exactly where that is. Alright, now, let's see what I can get from this place, because, resources. I can never have enough bullets. Yoink. Ah, alcohol. I bet as it gets later on, it's going to be less and less clear what I need to look up, but as of now, it's obvious. Alright, yeah, I think I've gotten everything I can here. Let's get out and go on to Pier 3, Dock 3, whatever 3. 3 Musketeers. Alright. Grimhaven Bay. That's not what I want to do. And yep, that is Oakman. All right. So just keep heading straight, take a right and then a left. Keep heading straight, once I hit a wall, right and then a left. Yeah, this way. I've been here. I think.
Quit staring.
I ain't staring. That is a fast travel station. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the fast travel station here, because I feel that's going to be extremely useful going forwards. And I'm gonna skim this area, because this seems like it might have hidden goodies. Yep. But I have a feeling. Load screen. Seriously? Hold on. Huh. Something just spawned, didn't it? Okay. Probably gonna regret this, but once I leave the building, they won't be able to get to me, so... Shit, that startled me. Okay. Where there was a second pillar. Yeah, I think this is a story area that I ended up going to way too early. Okay. Yeah. Let's go down to Pier 3. Harbor 3. Whatever. Let's go to 3. The waypoint. I can just say the waypoint. That works. Alright, that's still blocked off. Okay.
Oh! Thank Kay. At last. Hey,
what is going on?
Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What are these creatures?
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Okay. What the hell? Why was he spin botting? That works for me.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Yeah, I know the thing is messing with my head. I'm fine. I'll be fine. I do not like the fisheye lens filter they put on here. Oh, that is gruesome. Very low poly.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Oh, that is brutal.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
What the fuck? Titania. Alright.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel Titania any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observation. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmount ports. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Oh.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Okay.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Oh, if there's still alcohol, why don't I take it so I can use it? Oh, of course they were in high spirits. They had a lot of food. Jesus. This... not... Okay. Okay.
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
Should be another one. Oh, it's on the ship itself. Alright. I thought because the area was not on the ship, it wouldn't be. Okay.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
After learning they couldn't have any alcohol,
No more drink.
they threw a riot,
we've seen.
started attacking
And you telling
each
me
other.
we ain't allowed rum?
To the mayor with you! Die! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Okay, and who was that? Who was the one man that got away?
Shot dead, point blank.
Is that everything? What does... It don't matter because I don't know where I need to go. Badly wounded. Should tell the, okay, I'll tell the harbor master.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
About Titania.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, Then the wild beasts came to feast.
What kind of man is Sanders?
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
Where's Sanders
I
now?
gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Understandable.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Damn. Harbormaster saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. Only survivor of the very third pier of Grimhaven Bay was man badly wounded in the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man now seeking medical aid. So he has likely gone to the nearby hospital of St. Mary. Alright, I am going to fast travel to Coverside West, because there's no reason to use the boat. And then once I get there, I'm going to going to take a quick break to use the bathroom. And then once I come back, we're going to continue. Alright. Boop. Alright. I'm gonna see if there's anything else that needs to... I'm gonna see if I need to do like a button press or something to load the area or what, and if it does, then I'll just go and use the bathroom, but if it doesn't, then I'll just pause. Like, okay. This game is not well optimized, is it? Like, alright. I will be right back. I am going to use the restroom real quick. Alright, I am back. once I get the information from the hospital, I am going to be ending today's stream because it is getting late and it's just, they got shit to do. Alright. I can just head east. I don't like how empty the streets are now. Makes me think I'm gonna be attacked. Oh, yay, people! Is that somewhere I can go? Nope. Alright. Now, is this where I just go across? Yeah, and it takes me basically right to it. Wait, there's a fast travel point? Oh, God, don't crash. There's a fast travel point here? Alright, I'm gonna go unlock the fast travel point that I somehow missed. Why is my guy running like he has to take a shit? Like, no, need to make it to the bathroom, need to make it to the bathroom. Alright, there we go. Desperate need of medical aid, so it makes sense that he would come here after being shot in the shoulder. Hello, ma'am. And doctor. Any patients with an axe wound?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Anyone with a shoulder wound?
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Dick. Alright. Archive. Patience. After the flood. Grimhaven. Oh. Grimhaven Bay. Surgery? Peter Crowley? Ah, that's not what I need. Morgue? Huh? Captain Sanders leaving the pier. After the flood. Huh? Grimhaven Bay, wounded. Oh, Joseph Willow. Newcomer, deep wound cut, left shoulder, broken collarbone, fractured scapula. Alright. I presume I need to talk to you.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Bed rest. I could have sent him home, but in this situation, that's not good. What happened to you?
Happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Get well
I'm
soon.
sorry. Well, get better soon. Bye.
I don't need that. It's not gonna be you.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again. No, sir.
Yeah, I could tell you that. Don't eat leeches.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Why did you lie?
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the Port Massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Investigating the visions, that's just the truth.
Charles Reed. I'm a newcomer. I'm looking for the source of the Oakmont visions.
We had them, my crew and I. And during the expedition, the dreams. You can't understand, Mr. Reed. You weren't there.
What happened to the expedition?
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
That is agreed. Albert survived.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there. Underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
Hold on. I messed with my mic. I gotta check a thing. Ah. Okay, we're good. Did you abandon the divers?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
What happened during the final dive?
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Why were you drinking?
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
I wouldn't.
The diving did
but I can't.
On your crew. But what happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What was the expedition looking for?
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open, and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Where was your last dive?
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where can I get a diving suit?
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Thank you. Can I have the ship's log?
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Get better soon.
You're lucky. The Titania with men resulted in a massacre. Alright, there's still more to learn here. Can I ask where his... they should have his personal items. During a surgery, they usually hold on to your items and give them to you either once you're in the room if there's anything you might potentially use, or once you are
safe.
Released.
We don't have any free beds left.
And I know this from, unfortunately, personal experience.
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
Alright. So they are in... So what I said. It's in storage. Where's storage? There should be a thing that tells me where storage is. Surgery and storage. Okay. Around the ancient place, crew complaining of noises and no sleep, fish behaving strangely, reached the crew reporting hallucination, distributed room, hopefully will distract them. Found an air pocket in the caverns near Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls, asked for crates and tools. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate the after the surfacing deadline passed. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat, then tried to stop them, resulting in mutiny. Alright. That is all evidence for this location collected. Alright, I am going to be ending today's stream here. If you enjoyed today's stream, feel free to give me a follow. Know for next time I got live. I stream Fridays and Sundays as per my schedule allows it. So look forward to that. I'll be streaming Minecraft on Friday, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully by then I'll have things done, but if I don't, I'll just be doing this again. If you watch this on YouTube and catch these live as well, feel free to follow me over on Twitch. Link should be in the description below. And as per usual, until next time, bye-bye!